So what we get you to do, you can see how this played itself out here. And what people are really doing is trying to make a nice flat wall.
You know, my life is about problem solving. There's always the material aspect of it, and we've been searching pretty much throughout the whole process for a bit better material.
Is it hard to bend these sticks?
You know, and it's funny because he makes it look like it's a piece of cake, right? I mean, he just comes over and he's like, it goes right in, and yeah.
And it looks perfect.
And it looks perfect. And you sit here and you do it and you redo it and you, anyway. Yeah.
You know, you have to think about it. I think about there at times when there are no leaves that are on, it's a little easier on us to get materials if the leaves have come on. I make every effort to strategize and find better weather.
Well, we're working on sticking these sticks and trying to cover this line, and we have to weave them in and out. Yesterday was hot and tiring, but today is just wet, but it's still fun.
Well, it's not snowing, let's say that. We could probably deal with the rain. This morning I got up and worked a little bit on the upper rim on this side and left some of the sticks up there getting some air, and that also makes them look speedy. So, you know, I hadn't figured out what was wrong until I started messing around, and then I thought, well, if I leave some of them so that they catch a little light between the branches, it won't look as thickly woven, but it will make them look like they're hopping up and around the rim. So a lot of times it's just a matter of experimentation to see what you think will work.
Judith, have you step back when you're painting and get it? Does she have you step back?
You know, I constantly observe that my volunteers have an inherent interest in the material. I'm not sure exactly what moves people, but you know that sticks are an imaginative object. They remain so in adulthood even.
Well, this is like weeping. This is almost like weeping willow sticks. So they're all fresh. So it's very flexible at the moment. So you know, it's easy. I'm a basket weaver. I love to do baskets. I do contemporary baskets and weaving sculptures. Yes. So this to me is right up my alley.
Hey, thank you very much for your help.
Yeah, I'll be back again. I'll be back another day.
Okay, sounds so good.
Because my parking meter is running out. It's 3 hours.
The 3-hour clock.
Absolutely.
See you then.
Yeah, see you.
We've got so many people looking down, and those folks have come down and started talking. The better the piece looks, the more people talk to me.
Nice. Well, you know how artists are. They're thinking things up all the time.
I don't know. He's expressing himself. He's expressing himself through this sculpture. You want to say hi? He's busy. But after it's all over, you'll be able to say hello and enjoy the sculpture.
Yeah.
Not even
It's all part of the
It's a part of them.
part of the project. Oh, that's right. Come
it's-
on in. I'll give you a brand.
Yeah, I can put one in for real. I'm gonna come in right now. When I was a kid, there was woods near me. We used to make forts.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like this. You know,
This is the same
not this
thing?
elaborate, but similar.
Okay. So there you go.
All right.
Have fun.
Thank you.
There's a kind of magic that's connected with the stick.
Now we got a little New York touch here.
You know, it's an imaginative object and one that children play with. I mean, they know the potential of the stick, all of the things you can do with it. Nobody has to teach you. And then adults carry some of that knowledge into their grown-up life.
Right on the bottom for a minute. See if you can do that, and then go up in here. Because what's going to happen, what you really want to have happen is maybe start the points here and have them cruise down in the ground. Like this. So, and that just takes fooling with it.
That was fantastic, in fact. I think these are both great places.
We have the option of leaving this open. We have the option of closing it up a little bit here. You know, we'll just have to see how. 1 minute. Matt got to be an expert over there at making these things flat. So if you would just give any counsel that you have.
Public art is not just an artist doing something, expressing themselves. He involves the community, he involves volunteers, he involves all kinds of entities, and it's important to be able to work that to the greatest possibility. But anyway, he set the bar for me, so I'll be able to tell if I'm going in the right direction or not with my work.
So you guys are done.
Yeah, I think so.
I'd prefer if you didn't say that.
It's magnificent. It's magnificent. It's when you see the sketch, you kind of have an idea maybe in your head of what it's going to look like, but you don't really get a sense of the scale until it's finished.
You know, I always have 2 psychological sick days after each project, so there's always the closure of one thing and about the beginning of the next. Part of it is the longing for the people that I've gotten to know, and we've been undertaking a great challenge of finishing on time and building something that people could appreciate.
So these are your gloves, Patrick?
They're my gloves. This is they're about to join the Rogues Gallery.
Oh, a lot of people are just like, oh, Patrick, I love your work, or I met you a few years ago, or my child or my grandchild has a picture inside one of these in a different town. This is such a great thing to have in your town, I think. It's great to have a piece of his in the town center. I think it will bring a lot of people together.
You know, it's nice.